Okay, so this is my 6-month update video about my life here in Korea. It's about a month late, but that's okay. I have a list of questions that you guys have asked me from Tumblr, and I'm going to try and answer all of them in 5 minutes. Alright, what can I talk about first? Okay, so everything so far has gone pretty good. I love my school. The kids are great.
Actually, I don't want to talk about positive stories. I start this off on a negative note.
So some people have asked me about the language. Do you need to know Korean when you come here? No. But knowing Korean, I will say, definitely makes things a lot easier. Like, I mean, that's a given. When I first got here, I couldn't say anything. I still can't really say anything, but I mean, I couldn't say anything. And like, I remember like one time I went into McDonald's and I was really hungry. Like, really hungry. You know, if you're eating McDonald's in a foreign country, you are hungry. So I go to McDonald's and I like this part. So I go into McDonald's and I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry, I want a burger. And like, I'm trying to tell the chick behind the cash register that I don't want mayo on my burger. But like, she didn't understand me, and I just wanted a normal burger. There was like the Shanghai burger, the freaking bulgogi burger with I don't even know what on it, and I just want a regular burger. And then she was like trying to ask me what I wanted to drink, but I couldn't understand. So like, I just had a breakdown. I just started crying like at the register in front of everyone looking at me, and then I had to sit in McDonald's and eat my burger with tears. Wash my burger down with my salty tears. There's been other times I missed my stop, and when I realized I got off the bus and I was like in the middle of nowhere, like in the country. And I go into this lady's store and I'm like, oh, can I use your phone? And she was like, out! And I was just so shocked. So then I started crying for that. Like, yeah, I couldn't say the colors, I couldn't say the numbers, like I couldn't ask for no mayo on my sandwich. You get to this point where like you feel helpless sometimes, like you can't communicate and it just starts eating at you, you know? So after that I decided to take Korean classes. I'd have to say that like the attention that like I've gotten out here, positive attention and negative attention, is on some days like really hard to swallow. Some days you don't want to be looked at. You don't want to be stared at. Like you got babies staring at you while you're trying to eat. Like you got waitresses staring at you as they walk by bringing other people their food. Days like you're a mess and you're like, oh, are people staring at me because my head is busted? Or sometimes like you look fabulous and you're like, oh, eyes on me when they walk in the club. Oh, eyes on me. And you're like, oh, they're staring at me because I look good. But no, they're just staring at you because like you look different and you're something to stare at. And so sometimes like I'll play chicken stare and I'm like, oh, okay, let's see who's gonna cut first, player. I'll tell you right now, I'm not cutting first. And 9 times out of 10, like unless you have some like wicked ajuma or ajushi, they cut first. Another thing I want to talk about is like foreigners, people who are like, oh yeah, the foreign community here sucks. And I'm like, I second that. Like, if you pass a foreigner, okay, in Gimpo, right? There ain't no black people out here. So when I see another black person, like a big cheesy smile, Kool-Aid smile just comes on my face. Because like I feel like I know that you know that I know that we are going through the same thing maybe. Like we kind of have like the same experiences or whatnot. But dude, you see a foreigner and they'll just be like, don't look at me. Don't try to make friends with me. I don't like chicken. Or especially a black foreigner. You know, they're like trying to avoid you at all costs. Not just black foreigners, like everybody. I don't know if it's because like I'm new here and because I'm new, I still want to like talk to people and meet people. And when I see other foreigners, it's exciting for me. And maybe these other people have been here for so long that they're just like, who she thinks she is looking at me. But honestly, like, they walk right past you, like, don't even acknowledge you. And I think that's been a little bit of an adjustment, because like in California, you at least give a fake smile. You at least give one of these. You know, you don't even get that here. Like, you just get like an eye going off this way, going off that way, maybe one looking this way, you're trying to figure out what's going on, but they're not looking at you. Making friends here, like, you really have to put yourself out there. You really have to be open to networking. I suggest if you're moving over here, like, one of the best things to do is sign up for meetup.com. Meetup.com has really introduced me to most of the people that I know here, and has allowed me to go out and have like a really good time, because there ain't nobody here in my neighborhood. And if you work at a public school, you're the only foreign teacher, and a good chance is your colleagues do not speak. A lot of people have been asking me about dating. I'm not dating here, but you know, I have met some Korean guys, and let me just say, like, some of these guys are straight trip. Like, I used to live in Japan for like 2 years, and let me tell you, no Japanese dudes came up to me, not a one. But here in Korea, it's just a total different dynamic. Like, dudes are on it. Like, Korean guys are like not afraid to come up to you, ask for your phone number, ask to take you out. Like, I have stories that eventually we'll share. But like all the guys I met have been shady, like Super Saiyan shady. So I meet this one guy, and like he's like really charming, and like, you know, after the bar or whatever, and then he's like, yeah, so if you don't hear from me, it's because I got a house in China. You got a house in China? Fool, don't play. You got a wife in China. Like, don't even trip. Shady, super shady. I'm tired of talking, and it's 11:30, and I'm ready to go to bed. So, good night. I hope you enjoyed my random rambles, and hopefully I'll have another video, fun and exciting video of my adventures in Korea soon. Toodles!